The text came in right after the cake was cut. Locks changed. You have no home for my mother. I stared at the message. One line. No punctuation. The party chatter hummed around me. Champagne glasses clinking. Fake laughter echoing across floral centerpieces. But all I could hear was silence. I didn't reply. I smiled. And 2 days later, their lawyer called me in a panic. We need to fix this urgently. Call immediately. Blood was never thicker than control. I should have known the first time I made more money than my brother. Dad stopped looking me in the eyes the first time I questioned my mother's sacrifices. She called it betrayal. So I played along. Good child, quiet genius, the one who always said thank you, even while they chipped away at me. Then came the will. Grandpa left everything to me, not out of favoritism. He just saw clearly. He watched me build alone. Saw them take lie, twist. So before he died, he transferred everything to a trust. No loopholes, no shares to divide. Just me, my childhood home, his land, the stocks, the offshore accounts. No one but he and I knew existed. They found out after the funeral. Suddenly, my calls went unanswered. Family dinners canceled. My brother told people I forged the documents. My mother said I'd manipulated a dying man. The tea Mom offered, in her sweet voice, tasted like poison during my last visit. I left the key on the hallway table, and she locked the door behind me. I didn't resist, at least not initially. I remained silent as they defamed me, in group chats and family circles, allowing them to post obscure biblical verses online about greed and dishonor. I let them believe I was weak, scared, and ashamed because I needed time. I began with the accountant, who had assisted Grandpa in concealing assets for decades. His loyalty was to legacy, not family. He provided me with a comprehensive map. Properties in 3 countries, accounts in 6 banks, and a very old safe deposit box marked emergency. Then I went to the lawyer, tight-lipped, precise, the kind who knew the value of silence. We opened the trust. Everything was clean, ironclad, final. So I made a plan. 2 weeks before Mom's party, I filed for full ownership of the family estate, legally mine per the trust, but still listed under my grandfather's name due to delays in paperwork. 3 days before the party, I spoke to the property board and locked in the transfer. The title was in my name. By morning. They just didn't know it yet. At the party I wore gray, neutral, forgettable. They didn't ask why I looked tired. Didn't ask where I'd been, what I'd been building, who I'd become. They didn't know I'd moved into a penthouse 2 months ago, that I'd tripled Grandpa's portfolio, that my phone never stopped ringing with offers they couldn't even imagine. No to them. I was still the girl they could corner, shut out, reduce. So when Mom sent that text, locks changed. You have no home. I knew it was her declaration of war. I just hadn't told her. She'd already lost. 2 days later, the lawyer called. Panicked the estate. He stammered. They tried to put it on the market. New locks, new listing. But the title, it's in your name. I let him spin. They could face legal consequences. This is serious. I sipped my coffee. They'll need to vacate immediately. He paused. Are you sure you want to go that route? They made that decision for me. Click. I didn't need to storm the gates. I sent paperwork, an official letter. No drama, just facts. You've been residing on private property. You no longer own. You attempted to sell a home that's not yours. You changed locks illegally. You have 7 days. They called. Of course, my brother cursed me out. Called me a traitor. My mother, she cried. She asked how I could do this. Said she was just trying to protect what's rightfully ours. I said one word, exactly. Then I hung up. They left. On the 6th day, I had cameras installed. Security on standby, cleaners scrubbed the place top to bottom. I found my old photos boxed in the garage, labeled trash. I didn't cry. I renovated. 3 weeks later, I held a private dinner in the same house. 6 seats. Real friends. Those who understood the quiet battles I fought. As we raised our glasses, another message arrived from Mom. No subject. Just, you think you've won. You'll regret this. One day, I didn't respond. Instead, I opened the emergency deposit box Grandpa had left for me. Inside were old photographs, letters, and a checkbook with his still valid signature. A post-it note on top read, "For when they show you who they are, trust yourself." Betrayal doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers year after year, wearing your clothes and kissing your cheeks. But silence isn't surrender. Sometimes silence is a blade, and when the moment comes, you don't swing wildly. You strike once clean, then you walk.